Good afternoon, I'm Chris Beecham and welcome to IG's afternoon market headlines for Thursday the 21st of March. FTSE finishing down 45 points at around 63.87, dropping below that 6400 level, making it the second consecutive day of losses for this particular market. Now, Cyprus jitters do dominate as we wait to see how this particular situation in the Eurozone will pan out. We're really ignoring the US and Fed data that we received yesterday, really concentrating on this particular element. The ECB warned today that it would withdraw emergency liquidity from Cypriot banks if no deal was reached by Monday. Now, Cypriot politicians are still in Moscow trying to hammer out some sort of agreement with the Russians. And there are also debates in the Cypriot Parliament about new proposals that may be presented to the EU over the weekend. But it looks to be one of those events which will go down to the wire on Monday. There's a real possibility, of course, that Cyprus would leave the Eurozone if it was denied its emergency funding for the banks, as these banks would then shut down, with Cypriot depositors losing all their money. And we are seeing queues forming outside ATMs once again on that island, with the possibility, of course, that this could be replicated in other parts of the Eurozone if the crisis intensifies. However, there was some light during the course of the day. US jobless claims were better, coming in at 336,000 last week, which was far better than expected. In addition, the market PMI, leading indicators and the Philadelphia Fed all came in ahead of expectations. There was some issues with US home sales, which only grew by 0.8% in the month instead of the 1.6% that had been expected. The banking sector is generally lower this afternoon, all on Cyprus fears. However, Next is rising around 4% after good sales figures, driven once again by its online division. Next is always cautious around figures time, so we saw that once again, but expect further strength in this company as the weeks go on. Also in the US, Oracle is down 8% after it missed its third quarter earnings last night. Investors are quite concerned about some supply issues at the company. That's it for me, but do consult your Insight platforms for additional news and analysis.